See, I'm What is going on, Shedheads? Welcome back to the Green Room. It is Friday, and we're here for a little rebuild, rewick,
Yeah.
refresh.
Rewick
Can't
it
talk.
too. Wicket, weck it,
But
whatever it is.
figure,
Wet it,
since it's
lick it.
Friday, we probably have a couple things, that we need to rewick through, the week that we've had. And why not get some nice, fresh setups going for, the long holiday weekend? Because I know majority of us, if you're in Canada, you got Canada Day weekend going on this weekend. If you're in the States, you got 4th of July weekend going on. So everybody's got, either, maybe you got Friday off if you're in Canada, most likely. And then for us out here, we're probably going to get Monday off. You know what I mean? So why not enjoy the nice long weekend with some nice, freshly wicked setups? And I'm stoked because I actually have 3 things that I'm going to rewick. Sure, you guys probably don't have as many that you're going to do, but I, of course, always go overboard because that's what I do. But before we get into all that, what do you have in front of you that you're going to vape on until you get these nice, fresh setups? Chris, what do you got, man?
Whew. All right. Well, first setup I got the Vandy Vape Pulse with the vessel inside. I actually have a Duchess coil in there. It's like a mouth to lung sort of coil. I got it at 32 watts. It's like a 0.48, something like that. It's nice. I got I don't know what color this is, but it's a DHD Chiquita tip, but I don't know what the color is. It's like a purple. I don't know. It looks pretty good on here. I like the vibe that it gives me. And the liquid that I got in there is some testing grounds AC3. So the caramel apple caramel cream custard. And then the other setup that I've been using this kind of like all week, the RCA. The mod I just actually put it on this morning. But I got the Davpo Riva 250C with the Boreas V2 on top. I got I can't remember, but it's a chop top from DHD. Can't remember what the color is. I always forget. And the coils in here actually are some semi nitro 28 gauge coils. And the liquid that I got in there is actually just some DIY. It's like a chocolate almond custard. And yeah, so that's what I got that I'm vaping on. And you know what? I'll pass it on to Sean and I'll talk about whatever I'm gonna do when I'm gonna build it. So Sean, go ahead, bud.
Well, I get to do both because when you are lazy like I am lately these days, you're a one setup kind of guy. The setup I'm gonna rewick is the setup that I'm using because dude, like it's time. It needs it.
It's
It just
due.
like it's due. And it just was like it was perfect. James was like, yo, you wanna do the show like this? I was like, fuck yeah, I do, because that's just the perfect timing right now.
Yeah, Chris and
So
I talked about it literally the night before because I was like, man, this thing needs to be rewicked. Da-da-da. He's like, yeah, I honestly have a couple things. I was like, you know what? Sean's probably got something, maybe too, or maybe something he might want to set up. So let's do that.
yeah, buddy. So right now it's on the mod. We're gonna set do the rewick and everything on, but it's that Widowmaker.
Banger.
I love saying it like I'm a weird Aussie. The Widowmaker. It's a it's a Simpsons reference for those who are slightly familiar. But yeah, it's got some of those Breeze Tones coils. Shout out to Breeze Tones. I see you out there, baby. Love you, big guy. But yeah, I got some Breeze Tone coils in it, and I've been vaping on vanilla custard, and I've got like a quarter of the bottle left. That's why it's time for a rewick because I haven't rewicked it since I started. So it's like we're there now. Um, yeah, I'm excited to get this rewick on. So like that's it for me. I will say I broke out our mod. We haven't seen me using a grip. That bastard MDX, Mr.
Oh,
Just Right edition.
3-in-1.
Yeah.
The knurled motherfucker.
Yes. So that's gonna be fun to slap this on when we're done. But that's it for me. So Mr. Janklin.
All right. As far as what I'm vaping on right now, while we have these things broken down before we build them up, I've got the old Vert, the OG Vert.
Oh,
Focus.
nice.
Focus. Come on, camera. What is your problem? Hello. Jesus Christ. There we go. The old Vert and Illusion Malbec that I actually coated myself, believe it or not, and I threw a Palmer's Powders RDA for vaping on top. That one's a something burgundy. I forget. Misty Burgundy. Misty Burgundy. That's what that is, with an amethyst chop top from DHD. Triple 28s from my main man Breeze Tones. Hashtag Steez Brones. And some Homeboy Mango. You guys know me, I'm a huge mango guy, and I've gone through about like 3 or 4 bottles in the past like month or two, I think. Been vaping a lot of it. Good stuff. And I'm still got the old Freemax Marvos X single 18650 guy with their little magnetic tank section thing on there with the what are they called? They call them the FD dual coil mesh coils, I think is what they are. Maybe wrong, maybe right, who knows. But inside of this I've still got the Just Fruits grapefruit citrus sugar berry inside of that, and that's what I'm vaping on right now. But like I said, I've got 3 things in front of me that I'm going to be rewicking tonight. I got the old Voltrove that I'm going to throw inside of this bad mamma jamma because I haven't really used it since I got these dope panels from Bennett Tool Customs, poured by Foot Clan Dan. So want to vape on this. We were talking about the pulses the other day, and I was like, you know what? Haven't vaped on mine in a while, so we're going to do that. Got the old Valhalla V2 Micro that I need to rewick and vape on some more before I do the video. And then I've got the old Ripsaw. Saw Grim do a build on his last night in his vlog, and I was like, you know what? I need to rewick mine, put different liquid in it, and do a little bit more testing before I do that video too. You know what I mean? And we're going to go ahead and end up cycling out the RDA for vaping for a little while because I've been giving it mad love because it is one of my favorites. But I have some things that I really need to focus on. So that's the plan for today's show. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it as far as the breakdown. So it's time to throw it over to my main man, Mr. Sean Typhon, for what's new in the shed.
Well, everybody, this week was pretty interesting. So check it out. We talk about some crazy work, antics, and some scary moments in the cars. And that, brings us into some comedy discussion, some talk of intent. And then, of course, we get deep because sometimes that's just what we got to do on this show. And we get real deep. And I want you guys to just check it out so you can understand what we're talking about when I say we were getting.
Uh-oh.
You know what's been weird the whole time? Like everybody's connections. I'm like lined up with you, and then I'll be lined up with Sean, and then I'd be like lined up with you.
I don't know what's going on, man. Zoom's being weird. Hopefully Sean is able to come back. I know Zoom's been acting weird for him lately, unfortunately. But like he said, we get deep in this week's episode. I honestly wasn't quite prepared for the conversation because I didn't think we were going to go there, but it ended up going there. And gotta say, I think we all gained a lot from it at the end of it. And I was glad we ended up having the conversation. I feel like there's a lot that you guys can also get from it as well. Go check it out over there. Shed Time Podcast, all your podcasting platforms, the website, all that good stuff. Go check it out. Other than that, it's I guess it's time that we can kind of just get into it because Sean is just going to be doing the Widowmaker, so he'll have plenty of time to get to that because like I said, I've got 3 things that I'm going to be rewicking. Also, quick heads up, there is a poll in the chat for taste it or waste it. Put your vote in. What game do you want to see us play at the end of the show? Of course, that'll be after our shed time break, but let us know what game you want to see us play, and we'll get to that. Other than that, I think it's that time that we just get into it. I got one thing here already that I'm ready to wick up, so let me go ahead and get my little down low camera here for you guys. Whoop.
And I'm going to be actually building this brand new Rebirth RDA.
Dude,
that I found
brand new. Still got the cellophane on it, bro.
Still got the cellophane on it. Let's go.
Nice. Actually, I got to put some fresh batteries in the old Guardian real quick.
I'm going to be putting in some Duchess. I think that they're Or no, not Duchess, rather, sorry. They're clowns, small alien, but they actually look like they're like a 3mm 28 gauge.
There we go. Boom.
I think it's gonna ohm out to like a 0.16 or a 0.17. If I were a betting man, which I am.
Swaggins, what's up, dude? Thanks for popping in.
What
And
up,
just thanks to
Swangs?
everybody out there. I see you, Ern, Brian, Mallory. I seen you pop in before. Everybody else. Michelle's here, of course. We got Grim. Shout outs to Grim. Like I said, Breeze Tones, Travman, Stevo. Who else we got out there? We got
Eddie
Rhett's
Tooney,
Beard.
obviously.
We got Yanni got it all. We got I think I saw Kevin K up there earlier too. I think Kevin's out there. Yeah, Serene. Sorry, I probably said your name wrong, but either way, thank you for joining us. So let me go ahead and get this thing wiped down because it's not giving me the right resistance, I don't believe. So I'm gonna try this again. Make sure we got a nice tight.
I'm not actually
Pin
sure
as
how
well.
like regular people are supposed to be able to get this RDA out of the box. That was crazy.
Was it like super stiff?
Yeah, dude, it was in there so bad that I had to pop it out from the bottom, and the bottom has like a component to it, so it's not even like it's open
Oops.
bottom.
Fucking...
So it was just jamming on the bottom of it. Also, Sean should be back.
Oh,
He's
Vaping Snowman,
lost
I see you,
power.
bro.
Sean lost power. and,
Oh no.
His computer is booting up. He said it came back.
Okay.
So he should be here shortly. Unless like his computer makes him do some random update or something like that.
Looks like that's all nice and ready to go. Let's get myself a little bit of some cotton bacon crime.
Dude, I wonder if this comes with hex multiple screws.
Like alternative
Yeah.
screws. What does it have in there now? Flathead?
Yeah, flathead. I'm gonna look at the spare. I'm gonna look at the Sperry's.
The old bag of Sperry's.
See what it comes with here. Just because I have those fancy tools now, I don't mind hex screws now. They're fine.
Yeah, if you have like the right one,
You have the proper
that fits in
tools,
there.
yeah.
Pull a little bit off of this.
No, that's a squonk pin.
See if we can't get this.
No, they're just
nicely.
extra flats. That's not cool.
Dude, I always forget how much I hate wicking 2.5mm coils because I always grab too much cotton or I don't grab enough.
Man, the drip tip on this thing is fucking horrible, by the way.
Isn't it like one of those like kind of weird like what you gonna call it?
Like a honeycomb almost. It's fucking ugly, dude. Look at this shit.
Oh. Yeah, that wasn't even close to what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it's like they got the honeycomb kind of vibe to it. And it's like really tall. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it better. But dude, look at how fucking tall that thing is. It's like a quarter as tall as the RDA. And this RDA is not even small. That's fine because I'm just gonna put a chop top in it.
Yeah, dude, just chop it up.
I got plenty, so that's what'll happen.
I think I might have needed a little bit more wick on this thing here, guys, to be completely honest with you. We might redo this, I think. Yeah, I don't like that. That's not enough.
All right, so should I use the tool that it comes with to
trim your coil?
Yeah, for the right length.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, let's give it a go. I don't really have any reasoning to not, so you're right. There is no reason not to.
This again.
All right. Also, I'm gonna just for full disclosure, I'm gonna build it on a tube without a battery, just because I like holding a tube when I'm building.
I do that too sometimes, and then when I'm ready to fire it, I move it over.
Yeah.
Just because it's easier to work with, you know? A lot of time. Yeah, I feel way better about that. That's... Give this with a little...
So what did you start with? That's the
The Voltrove.
Voltro. Okay.
Voltrove RBA to be specific.
Oh, the RBA. So that's for your.
For the old
You're gonna be using that in
pulse.
your pulse.
Yes, sir. There you go. Get those.
Yeah.
nice
What
and
up, Jay's
low and
Vape
warm.
Lounge? What's up, Grizzly Vapes?
Oh, what up, Grizzly? Saw him earlier. I was
You guys
hanging
were
out
up
over there
late.
watching Savs. Super awesome vape show. I didn't know they started doing their show Fridays, but they were actually live not too long ago.
Dude, honestly, I didn't even know that they still did that show. So
Dude,
now that
I
know
didn't
that it's
either.
still on,
I didn't
I'm
either,
gonna
but
fucking try to tune in.
I saw it fucking pop up. I was like, you know what? I haven't seen these guys in forever. Shout outs to the Savs crew.
Yeah, you used to always on Sundays.
Yeah, dude. It used to be my Sunday ritual. Wake up in the mornings, have a cup of coffee, watch Savs. They got like a new crew from what I remember over there. They've got like a little bro vape reviews. I believe that's his name. They've got Vaping with Mo Bro, Mike's Mex. Of course, Nick Daily Vape TV was still there, which was nice to see Nick. I haven't seen Nick in a long time.
Yeah, me neither.
So it was good to see him. Say what's up to the old UK fam. Yeah, I think that I feel way more confident with this wicking than I did the first time. I think that's gonna be beautiful. I actually could tuck this down in there a little bit more, I think.
Get out my fancy provided tool. Get these legs cut, at least where they tell me to. Then I can blame them if it doesn't vape good.
Yeah. See, there you go.
That's
You
how
take
it
all
works,
you take
right?
all the blame off yourself that way, you know what I mean? So if something goes wrong. Now the question is, which one of these two liquids do I put in there? Because these are one of the two that I want to put in there. Either the marketplace or the marketplace peach or pineapple peach dragon fruit, which I think is gonna pair pretty nicely with the beverage I'm drinking right now, or the grapefruit citrus sugar berry, which is also gonna go pretty well. What do you think, Chris? What do you say? Pineapple peach dragon fruit or
What's the
grapefruit chits?
predominant flavors in each one? Like, what's the ones that you get the most?
It's honestly they're a pretty nice blend of all of them. The pineapple dragon fruit one's a little bit more pineapple up front. Peach is just kind of like a blending note. The
Okay.
grapefruit citrus sugar berry just tastes like a nice citrusy blend with like some sort of berryness to it. It's not super heavy, just a little bit. Ern says marketplace.
I would go
Swan
with
says marketplace.
Yeah, I would go with marketplace in that one. You're gonna use the other one in
Here's
another one?
Actually, I do have a good amount in there. I'll use it in something. I'll put it in something. Yeah, I actually haven't tried this one out of a Boro before, so or out
There
of
you go.
I'll probably end up putting that grapefruit one in the Valhalla. And then I think I want to try like a bakery or like a custard or something in the Ripsaw.
Do you get like a nice saturated vape from the Ripsaw? Like, does it have like
Here's the thing. It's an interesting RDA, bro. No, and I'm not saying that in a bad way
You're not like saying
necessarily.
that way as
No,
like that's
I'm not
a nice
saying
way
that to
say
be
it's
like
not good.
it's not a dig or anything. It's just it's different from the majority of stuff we've seen in a long time. The way the airflow comes in, it's to me it's not I pretty much would say it's not a super saturated vape. You know what I mean? The flavor's still good, the airflow's still smooth, but for me, the what's it called? The flavor's just not as like in your face as it can be in some. But I've also been vaping the RDA for vaping for the past like month. And that one's a pretty flavorful RDA. You know what I mean? Um So I don't know. I might be kind of partial at the moment. That's why I figured I needed to set it up and vape on it mainly this week, along with the Valhalla, and see how it does. So let's go ahead and pop the old tank section on here. Chimney fits down nice and doit like a doiga. This is the one thing I do not really like about the Voltrove though, is the fill port can be a little bit of a bitch. I've tried a few of the Baker's Basket stuff, Kevin. The lemon biscotti, I think it is. It wasn't too bad. I would say I'd probably go with LCBC over it, to be honest. But that's just me. Ooh, dude. Okay, that's honestly, I'm putting not LCBC, but I'm putting some LC inside of the Ripsaw. That's what I need to put in there. A little lemon custard from the old testing grounds. Got that in. Shout outs to Bendit Tool Customs and Foot Clan Dan once again for these panels. I will say my webcam's not doing the colors justice on this, but these are just absolutely beautiful. Do you guys have a preferred cotton or just use whatever's around? I prefer Cotton Bacon Prime, personally. But I'm not against using other things, but if I've got it, I would much rather use Prime. And welcome back, Sean.
Oh, hi, guys.
Yo.
That was
There
a
we go.
fun experience. But at least I kind of hung in there with you, and I still rewicked as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. Just all of a sudden, you guys might have seen it on the stream. My light started flickering in here, and next thing you know, we lost power for all of like a half a second, and it was long enough for me to lose the stream and everything. And you know how Murphy's Law works. So of course, my computer had updates it wanted to finish up, so I had to wait through that. So I said, "Fuck it," and I grabbed a beer and started rewicking. So. Fuck it. Here we go. Cheers to you guys. It looks like James got something vaping nice already.
There we go. And give myself a little up top view real quick just so I can vape on this thing and show you just honestly how beautiful this thing is in all of its glory, man. This thing is just so pretty, dude, with these fucking panels and the matching button as well. So stoked about that. And then on the inside, of course, got the black Voltrove, black battery, just looking super sexy. And I've got to say, this drip tip, even though it is slightly taller than the majority of tips that I use, it is really comfortable. And I actually do enjoy it on this sort of like billet, like AIO, Boros like platform, because it does kind of make it extend up off the top of the mod a little bit, because it is pretty flat up there. So having that little bit of extra is kind of nice.
I can see that.
I've heard that one. I've heard a lot of people saying KGB cotton for my mech head users. I've heard that. I've heard it holds up against the heat a lot better and doesn't collapse quite as bad as like, because that's one thing I notice about Prime sometimes is if I've got it in like a super rowdy hot build, it doesn't necessarily last quite as long. Not saying that like it like the flavor really changes too much, but it does start to kind of collapse inside the coil. You know what I mean? But dude, Solid choice, guys. This is tasting pretty damn delicious out of this as well right now. Oh yeah. That's some good stuff. Let's go with, you know what? Let's find that bottle of liquid first.
Oh yeah,
That's
there
gotta
we
have
go.
some in it. If not, I know. There we go.
Forgot how nice this mod feels in the hand.
That knurling, it does add like a little bit of something to it, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's been a long time since I
Go
pulled
back
this mod out.
down. I believe this Valhalla has a set of some Fralians from band builds in this too, which makes me excited to vape it. I'll check our Addy. There we go. Make sure these are burning nice and even. Give this a little bit more power here. Don't see any hot spots. Look good to go. So now we're going to get ourselves a nice little strip of cotton. So what'd you end up throwing on top of that liquid wise, Sean?
Oh, you know me. I'm gonna keep with this vanilla custard till it's gone. It's just too good. So I'm gonna keep rocking that. Finish off this here bottle, and then I'll probably be lazy and not change the cotton, and then throw the toffee custard right on top because you could do that with bottled violence. So you can get away with not changing your cotton
This
for
is the
a few days.
Valhalla V2 Micro one. And that's too much cotton once again.
Dude, I forgot how much I don't really like building on this deck.
Doesn't it share post holes?
Yeah, it's like the axial.
There we go. Boom.
And I kind of jacked one of these coils up a bit.
I've heard stuff about that Clad 9 cotton too before. I believe Rhett's Beard, believe it or not, shout outs to Rhett's Beard, was talking about it last night in the old yo-yo discords.
I tried this on the subject of cotton. I've tried this XFKM brand Cotton Gemo by Victor Vape. Honestly, it doesn't suck. It's fine. It works. But it's no bacon prime, that's for sure.
Yeah, those little fluffs.
I don't actually really like cotton bacon brown that much, but it's fine. It's like I probably talk about it like you guys are talking about whatever else.
I mean, I enjoy that white stuff like you do.
Yeah, that's like my preferred. Like straight up.
There was a what the hell is it called? There was a period of time I was into the native wicks. There we go.
I was never a fan of native wicks.
Oh yeah,
I used
loved
it. I only probably used like 4 or 5 bags though. So like I can't say that I was ever like a huge fan. I just
See, I really got into it. It wasn't the bag one I was into. It was the one that came in the puck, and they stopped making that. It was like a long grain Pima cotton, and it had a different effect on flavor. So like with the traditional cotton that like we're all kind of used to using, like I got like, for example, if I use say your pear cream cheese Danish, like I get what I get out of it, what I'm familiar with. If I were to use that long grain Pima, something might happen where like maybe the pear becomes super prevalent and it tones the Danish down to almost nothing and it becomes like cinnamon pear and you're done. You know what I mean?
okay.
Um, it was weird how with some liquids it would really bring out something, and in other times it would, almost completely ruin your taste for a liquid. I remember a friend of ours had a line, and they had a strawberry butterscotch that was delicious, but I never got enough of the strawberry. And then I tried that long grain, and it was amazing. It was a whole other thing. Like the butterscotch got like right at the right level. The strawberry came out at the right level. It was insane. But I also remember a pear liquid that was just supposed to be plain pear. That was it. And it always tasted like a delicious ripe pear until I vaped it on that long grain and I could taste pear skin.
All
And that was
right.
it.
Ooh, that's not cool.
Throw some of this on this Valhalla.
But yeah, it was an interesting type of wicking, but I liked it.
Oh, dude, this stuff smells so good, dude. I haven't even like vaporized any of it yet. I could just smell it coming out of the bottle.
What's the profile on this one?
Grapefruit citrus sugarberry.
Oh yeah, this sounds like my jam for a
I
fruit.
think you would like it a lot, Sean, to be honest.
Every time I think about grapefruit vapes, I
Dude,
just think
honestly,
back to that
you
12
throw a little
Monkeys
pineapple,
one.
you throw a little pineapple in here, bro, and it would taste like cactus cooler, I think. There we go. Freshly wicked.
Some
Line up,
Vapors.
line up the old cap here. I forget how this goes. It's like this. This is the one thing I hate about this Ultim thing, bro. I guess I'm gonna do it like this. Haha. Oh no, forgot my drip tip.
I don't really feel that confident in the way that I built this, but I feel like it's different than the way I've built it before and the other one that I have, and I wanted to try it.
There we
So-
go. Bam, and then this is gonna get moved over from here to here.
Oh, that's a mighty fine looking setup. Mm-hmm.
Jump back up top, give a couple toots on this thing.
To Reno.
Oh yeah. Just this airflow a little bit. Native licks would split in half in the coil on my mech builds. Yeah, I had a lot of problems happen like that when I used cotton bacon V2. I used to have it break on me halfway through pulling it through the coil. So frustrating.
I actually didn't mind that, but I honestly used to be like too cheap for that. And I used to buy like the bag of like 125 sheets of Kogendo from Fast Tech for like $10. And it'd be enough cotton for like 4 months. Easy. And that was with
Oh, that's tasty.
me
man.
going like stupid on buying shit and
I'm
building shit
curious.
every day.
Those two liquids together would be really good. The pineapple, dragon fruit, peach one, and the grapefruit citrus. Do a little bit of each in one bottle.
I feel like peach and grapefruit go together like peas and carrots.
Like peas and carrots. I knew you were gonna call me out on a fucking Forrest Gump line.
That's called just walking you to the fucking trough, but
Yeah,
I know
dude.
you're gonna drink.
Yep. All right, let's get this ripsaw ready to rewick here. I'll do this one quick so we can get into a shed time break.
This
Um,
ripsaw is a
actually-
weird one, man.
dude. I kind of want to spend a little time on it though.
Yeah, like I want to
I
actually see
wanna-
the deck a little up close since you're gonna have a down low real
All
quick.
right, so here we are.
'Cause I
Excuse
haven't
the
really
little
seen
cotton bits and pieces here, but this is what you got going for the deck, right? Pretty
It's such a
interesting.
unique deck style.
So you've got 2 holes on each side for your leads, obviously, but they don't go all the way through. So like they pretty much stop right behind where the screw is. So you got to cut your leads pretty short. I ended up going with like 4 millimeter leads on this, and this is
Oh,
just
so that's kind of like the GM mods one, the sign on. How you?
yeah, sort of. I honestly kind of reminds me a little bit of the Kong, like the Kong
okay,
deck,
okay.
you know.
Yeah.
But obviously this one's got a hole right down the center, and it's got like 2 little ramps on each side. So if you're to drip down the center, it like directs it towards your either side of the well. But I also heard that that's also supposed to be where like airflow travels. I don't know. This is just all hearsay shit. But pretty interesting. It's got your locks over here on the sides of the deck too. So it's got a locking top cap sort of thing. As far as like building it goes, like it was kind of hard to figure out where exactly I wanted to put my coils because of where the airflow comes out. Because it literally comes out of the top cap like this. Straight, like it comes in through the side and then like kind of angled like inward sort of, you know what I mean? So like it comes through and then goes like down at an angle towards your coil. Just kind of weird.
Okay, I'm starting to get the idea of the airflow thing. So the idea is that your air is supposed to come under the coil, come through that channel in the center, and then have that circular port to direct straight up into your mouth. Okay,
Yeah,
I
something
see
like
the
that.
thought process.
And then apparently you're supposed to be able to just turn the drip tip to adjust the air. Oh, did it move? It finally moved, dude. You want to know what this Band-Aid's from?
Oh no, did you jack yourself up
Dude,
trying to move
I
it?
sliced myself yesterday trying to get this thing open because I was holding it like this, and literally the notch just dug in and just went. I was going pretty hard, and they are slightly, a little pointy, not super jagged or nothing, but I don't know if it's like this on all of them, but I will say on my matte black version, the airflow is being super, super hard to adjust, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, to be completely honest. I'm actually surprised I got it to move. Now hopefully it just continues to do so. And then it's got like this weird like quarter turn thing to where it's like you push it down and then you turn it to the right to lock it in place, and then it's got it to where your coils or your airflow is coming direct down over your coils. But then when you go to try to like adjust your airflow and like say you want to like open it up, as soon as you do that, it automatically turns the quarter turn to where now your airflow is not hitting the top of your coils anymore. It's slightly offset. So you got to kind of like hold on to it and then grab your drip tip and adjust it if it'll move. But either way, it's interesting. So I couldn't figure out exactly where I wanted to put my coils based off of where the airflow is coming in at, because it's not like I could put the top cap in and then like look through the airflow and see where it's going. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true.
So it's like I'm trialing error right now, just kind of messing with it and seeing.
Can you see when you like look at the cap off, like roughly where it's gonna come in?
No, not necessarily. Because like even if I were to put the barrel on, right? Go like this. So I got the barrel on there. But now it's just like, even if I were to put the cap, like kind of like, it's like I don't know how close it's going to end up being to the coil. Like I'm still thinking I should move them down a little bit, maybe. I'm actually going to do that right now. I'm going to move them down a skosh. Just
My like I said, my question is like, where is the airflow port or the juice port, whatever you want to take it as, that opens from that center point? Because now I'm wondering, like, should you maybe line up, in relation to that, so that way when that air comes in, it's being constricted to that point, and then you're getting that dense flavor. This is such a weird and interesting deck. It definitely strikes me as a tinkerer's deck.
It definitely looks different. There's
All right, I'm
no
gonna
doubt
try
in my
that
mind.
there. I'm gonna try that there and see what happens. I'm gonna have to bar these back up, make sure they're glowing even.
Dude, I'm going to town over here. This is gonna be like so pretty.
You're still
He's
on the
over here
same thing?
he's making the Mona Lisa of wick jobs.
Yeah, dude.
All right, let's let that cool down. Get myself another strip of cotton here.
That's how we ended it up. Just like that. Now I'm ready to tuck because you need like super long wick for this because like your coils are so high. We'll see how well that goes in there though. So it's a
Give it
decent
that
amount of
long
cotton.
wick.
Definitely got to do like the pinch at the bottom and curl upward. That's definitely a thing for this RDA.
Anyone recommend any strong cotton? That KGB stuff I've heard works really good with like low ohm, like hot builds, Tim. So you might want to check that out. I can't speak from personal like experience, but I've heard from some pretty reliable sources, people that I trust.
Depends on how low you're talking about, but like
Yeah,
I use that white stuff and like I can rock like 0.1s. I can rock like a 0.28 on a series, and it's okay, no problems. It lasts nice. I'm gonna put this on a
Oh,
regulated
wow.
mod though, right now, currently. So I don't think that it's gonna ohm out low enough to rock on a mech.
Oh, come on, don't do this to me, Cotton. I'm glad this isn't a build off.
Dude, I'm like Bob Ross in it over here. Don't you worry about it.
There we go. Just had to get it started. Trim these both down a little bit. Bada bing.
All right, cotton's all good to go.
Bada
The liquid that
boom.
I'm rocking is actually like one that I made last Saturday, I think. And this is like the second time I made it. It's like a white chocolate peppermint custard.
Interesting.
And I already like blew through a 30
Intrigued.
mil. So I mixed up a 60 and a 30. And for some reason I grabbed the 30 first. So that is what I've opened. We'll see how it is. I made it on the 25th.
There we go.
Interesting. Steve-O says he's had really good experience with the canna cotton, which is that hemp-based cotton. And I've heard a lot of other people tell me that they really enjoyed their
I
experience with
think
it too.
Stan used it at one point for a little while. Like he got like a bag or two from somebody, and he said he didn't mind it.
I mean, you know me, I'm pro hemp. Let's do it. Anything that's not CBD from hemp, like let's encourage that behavior.
Yeah,
So
there's other uses besides CBD, guys.
yeah, exactly. You know, I think about all these plastic bags and stuff, and I'm like, yo, instead of recycled plastic, how about biodegradable hemp plastic? But you know, I'm just talking.
Dude, I think that I might actually throw this on a mech. It came out to a 0.14.
So it'd be a nice, good long toot mech build.
Probably because like I'm pretty sure this it's been a real long time since I vaped on this RDA, but I'm assuming that it's like fairly restricted wide open, but it's
These are
still
a
like
little too long
not that
still.
restricted, if that makes sense. All right, but now I have to go grab
Trim
it.
these down just a skosh more. I want to try to give myself a little bit more room in this thing for air to move and see what happens.
Room for air activities.
Activities.
Sorry, that was tough.
It was a reach, but I'll let it slide.
Oh God, you're not even a dad. Come on.
No, but I'm old. I guess I can't.
That was
Right?
that. All right, I'll give you that. And if you guys want to hear more of our thoughts on being old, check out the Shed Time podcast this weekend. Available on all streaming platforms.
Facts.
All right.
So the gods didn't try to shut my power off again, so they don't hate the Shed Time podcast.
Thank you for that.
And I just want to give a big shout out to not the real Gerard Butler, who has been consecutively going backwards through our catalog. And it's kind of cool to get his feedback as somebody who's now, gotten to know us in these, newer episodes and then went all the way back to the very beginning. That's pretty goddamn cool. So shout out to you for making that commitment.
Yeah, thank you, Lee.
Get these wicks all nice and
Oh, and what up,
saturated.
Ashton Palmer? He says, "Happy Canada Day, Uncle Chris."
Oh, thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Happy 4th of July on the 4th of July to you.
I'll be working. It's sure to be a busy day in my industry. So,
Dude, I'm glad
all hands on deck.
I'm glad I'm at a place where I actually get holidays now.
Oh yeah, my place only closes two holidays a year: Christmas and Thanksgiving. That's it.
Dude, do you think they would be open Thanksgiving?
I mean, it might be a move, trust me, but it's hard enough getting people to like be available for
Oh, to
even,
work?
4th of
Yeah.
July. You know what I mean? Like, never mind trying to expect them on Christmas or
All
Thanksgiving.
right. Got that cap locked down. We're gonna put this thing on there. Get that locked in place. And now we're gonna jump back up top for the final time.
Dude, this fucking drip tip's dope. Way to go, Just Marie. No, I just opened this one. It's like a new one. I've never even used it before.
All right. So let's take a toot on this thing after a nice coil adjustment and rewick and see. See if I can get this airflow to move. Come on, airflow. Move! Yeah, you son of a... Whoa, that's weird. If you like close it all the way, like you can close it completely, and then if you go a little bit more, it only opens up 2 holes on one side.
Ooh, for like a single coil action.
Ooh.
Little hot.
Ooh. A little droplet of liquid straight back to the throat.
Oh, how's that?
That's the one thing also with this thing too. If you drip directly down the center and use that ramp, like I told Grim to do this yesterday too, blow into it before you hit the button. Don't like purge it because like the airflow is kind of high up and does kind of brush the face a little bit and it can get warm, but just kind of give it a little. Make sure it's all off that ramp before you go and take a rip because it literally just shoots straight up. Actually, you know what? We're going to take this off of here too. We're going to put this on something different because I haven't used this in a while. Chris was talking about it not too long ago too. The old heavy hitter.
Oh shit!
A nice Cadillac gray
Nice.
by my man Mr. Palmer's Powders.
Yeah, I was comparing my heavy hitter to my wife's because when my wife got her heavy hitter, she used it exclusively for months on end, and like she wore off the matte finish, so it now has this like polished black.
Oh, dude,
look.
that's what mine's like.
Oh,
and
it
it's-
looks so good.
It does look good. But you know what the crazy part is, though? And this is the one thing I'll say that they obviously learned from the Dreamer is that the coating on it is the best out of all of them. Even like the Dreamer, like V1.5, the coating on them.
Well, it's because they made the mistake the first time around with the original release.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that which came out first, the Dreamer 1.5 or the Heavy Hitter?
Oh, you just the 1.5 did.
Did it? I couldn't
Yeah.
remember.
Because it came out right after the Keen. Because that's when he came up with the constant contact switch, and then he incorporated in that and the Notion, and then the heavy hitter came out. But yeah, it's because they screwed up. They didn't do a good job on the coating on the original Dreamers the first time around. I had 2 of them that the coating just literally melted off of it almost.
Dude, I remember one night we were chilling in Zoom, and like I just had been, sitting there like this,
Yeah.
so, like in my hand, and then it looked like I just fucking pushed all the fucking coating down. It just like had slid down from being warm and in my hands. I was like,
that's when they switched to
fucking terrible.
electroplating them, and they did the electroplated block or whatever.
Yeah,
It
but
came
even
out
like
so
the
better.
Dreamer 1.5, I ended up just like sending it to Ashton to get coated, but it was
It
like
didn't hold up
chipped
either.
out and like
Yep.
but it's not like the heavy hitter. That like literally I've used it more than definitely the Dreamer 1.5 before I sent it to Ashton, and it still looks new, but it does kind of like lost the matte, and it's almost like a gloss, like not gloss, but like it's
Like a
like
satiny
really a
finish
satin.
almost.
Yeah.
I will
But it's
say one
nice.
thing though, Chris.
Yeah, but
This LC tastes pretty damn good out of this. Not gonna lie.
all right, I'm gonna tell you what. Right now, so this is what I ended up doing. So I put it on the Trishul that is coated by my man Ashton Palmer over at palmerspowders.com. But I love this mod, and I think that it looks really dope with 24 millimeters. And this RDA looks pretty good on here, man. And that chop top, all it says is it's turquoise, but it's got like really cool fucking designs in it. And I'm really fucking digging it.
Yeah,
It looks fucking sweet.
it's made to look like crushed turquoise.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
It's
it does.
fire.
It
Hence the
does
name.
Go
look
get
like
one.
real turquoise. Like it looks legit.
Jess Marie still has her site, right?
Yep.
I bet she's gonna have a sale this weekend. On Monday, you'll get an email. I would not be surprised.
Oh, if it was going on, it'd be going on already. It'd be
You
this.
think?
It'd be this whole weekend.
I feel like she's done ones in the past where it's just the sale on the day. So don't give up hope, is what I'm saying to people.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say for sure, but usually it's from what I've known, she'll do it the whole weekend. Or like usually the one-time sales are like a birthday sale or something. Anywho,
This liquid in here though is pretty good.
dude, I am honestly pretty happy with all three things that I've rewicked. I forget how good of a vape the Voltrove is. Nice, slightly restricted, super flavorful. Nice draw. Valkyrie.
This thing's
or
actually
Voltro-
got like a lot more air than I remember too. Either that or I'm just like in a phase of like restricted vaping and like so this just seems more open. I'm actually gonna close it down a touch. It's right there. No, it's too restricted. You know what I will say about this RDA? At least with this one, I don't remember actually mine being this smooth and everything. Like not the vape. The O-ring tolerances, like I lubed them up. I just put a little bit of e-liquid on them. Man, I can fucking adjust the airflow real nice, but like it's also really stuck on there. You know what I mean? And it's just like that twist airflow because it's like a one-piece top cap.
I guess there's a few people that have been waiting quite a while for DHD orders.
Oh, okay.
I know. I will say this. I do know she was very sick there for a while. And I don't know if she just recently gotten over it or not. Not making excuses, but I do know that. Anywho, now that we've got our stuff all freshly rewicked and stuff, I think it's time that we reward ourselves not only with these fresh, delicious setups, but with a little shed time. What do you
There we
say?
are. I closed 3 holes. That seems to be the right airflow for me right now.
So what time is it, Sean?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to inhale that good shit, exhale that bullshit, and enjoy.
Some shit.
we're back. We are back. We are gonna play some games now.
Game.
And with that being said, if you have not gotten your vote in to the poll, you're missing out. Because we're about to end it here in 1 minute. I'll give you guys 1 more minute
Uno momento.
to get a vote in. And once that minute is up, I'm going to end this poll. In the meantime, what up, Tyler? Seeing you pop in here. Who else we get slide in here? Of course, we got Ashton Palmer. We got Juan, TMS 420. Pam, TSS Pam. What up, Pam?
What up, Pam?
Yanni's out there. I know Kevin K's out there.
DIY Down Under. How's it going, mate? How's your bum for grubs?
Yep. I'm not really sure what that means, but
Tim
yeah.
G, it's how you doing? How's
how you doing?
How's your
Oh, okay.
How's it hanging?
Grizzly, dude, shout outs to all you guys, man. We've seen,
of
course, some familiar faces, some people haven't seen in a while, maybe a couple new people. Appreciate
Shout out
you.
to y'all.
Make sure you guys like this video if you guys haven't already. And with that being said, we are going to end this poll. And the votes are in. And the official tally is 44% of the vote coming in the lead. Want us to play Taste It or Waste It. And of course, I still don't have a bumper for this. As many times have we played this game.
Dude, how would you do it? Like, have it where there's like one side, there's like someone who's like
one thing that looks like delicious, and the other
like,
side will be a trash can.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know why I was thinking about someone throwing up.
You might have even sent me one at one point. I just don't know where I put it.
We might have one, and it might actually be a video that Anthony Ramella made.
That could be a thing too.
So let me look into that, because I do recall he sent us a couple bumpers, and that might have been one of them. Let me look into that. I know I've passed them by in one of my Google Drives. So if I'm right, I will shoot that back over to you, and we can make sure we have it for the next one.
See, that's the thing, Grizzly. He says, can I ask what Ashton Palmer was doing in that shed? As due to the facial expression, it is open to questioning. That's the thing. That's the whole reason why it's there, man. He could be doing all kinds of things in there. You never know. The only way you know is if you come and join us in the shed over there at Shed Time Podcast. Yeah, Earn. Great idea. I think that's kind of what we were already talking about last night, as a matter of fact. And I think that's a great category. Shout outs to Earn. 10 points to Hufflepuff. Summer foods or picnic foods. I think we might have done this once before in the past. But you know what? I don't care. We're going to do it again. Because there's plenty of other things. And who knows? Even if we do the same thing again, I don't care. I'm down with it.
I like it though. Like summer food, cookout food, barbecues, that picnic, that whole vibe. I'm with it.
We miss you too, Pam. Glad to see you. Hopefully we'll see you in the Discords either tonight, tomorrow, the next couple days. Either way. Didn't see who's in my. Oh, yeah, that's not on the poll, Kev. Sorry. Maybe this next Shedhead sessions. But anyway. Picnic foods, summer foods, barbecue foods, those sorts of things. What would they be? We'll start off with Steve-O coming in with the first suggestion, which is something pretty interesting, if I do say so myself. He says grilled peanut butter and bacon sandwich. And someone is at my door.
Those bastards.
Probably the pizza guy.
Pizza guy.
It's good. It's a good guy to have at your door.
Yeah.
Because he's not serving you up a grilled peanut butter and bacon sandwich.
Yeah.
He's
So are you tasting it or wasting that one, Sean?
So,
what do you say?
I mean, I'm a friggin' weirdo, and I'll at least taste it for the sake of trying it, because it's just weird enough to be good. So I'd give it a shot.
What do you say, Chris?
Yeah, okay, so like full disclosure here. I actually genuinely enjoy hot dogs, like barbecued hot dogs, and you like put peanut butter on the bun and then you eat it just like that. So realistically, I mean, bacon and a hot dog, like it's not that big of a jump. So I would definitely taste it.
All right. Here's the thing, guys. I don't think I'd eat it. But here's the thing. I've also have had bacon on my plate, and then I eat my waffles or my pancakes with peanut butter on them. And there has been a time where, some peanut butter has either jumped off of my waffle or my pancake and has landed on my bacon. And I've eaten that bacon.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Throw it away?
No.
That'd be bacon abuse.
That's blasphemy. You don't do that. And I ate it. And here's the thing. It didn't taste bad. I wouldn't say it was something I would be looking for, but I wasn't like upset at the same time. Now here's the thing though. I don't know if I'd want to is there what makes it grilled? Is it just the fact that you're putting it on the grill?
No,
That's
I think
it?
it's more like, how it's like grilled cheese, but it's like grilled.
Yeah.
cheese.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that
So I
it?
think
It's like
that's what it is.
that's
It's like pan fried.
See,
peanut
here's the
butter.
thing. Instantly, all I can think is the peanut butter is literally going to turn to like soup and just run all out of that sandwich. Because when you get peanut butter warm, it turns oily and gets kind of runny.
You probably it spreads out throughout it. Like you probably put it like not right up to the edges, and then it kind of gets like soaked up a little bit, and it's just like this like nice warm, like peanut butter soaked.
Yeah,
bread.
I think I'd waste it, man.
Mm.
I don't
I think
know.
you should French toast that bitch and it would be banging.
All right, Chris, why don't you go next, man?
All right, I'm gonna go for one that just jumped right out at me, and I'm going to say brisket from Brian Enoch.
I'm jumping right
Would
in
you
here.
taste in that brisket?
I'm not only tasting it, I am devouring it. Dude, a good, if you have a perfectly cooked brisket, dude, not only is it probably some of the moistest, cut, but, it is just so juicy, and, especially if it's, a smoked brisket, and it's got that nice smoke ring on the outside, you know what I mean? And then you, slice it, and it's kind of got that nice crisp, edge on the outside, and then as soon as you cut in, it's just like butter, you know what I mean? And it just almost melts in your mouth. Let's just say I've had a few briskets, and I've never wasted one.
Sean,
Yeah,
how about you
I,
after that explanation?
I smoke a
If you weren't
brisket.
sold.
I smoke a brisket at least once or twice a year. So yeah, I'm tasting it. I'm a brisket man. I fucks with some brisket. You gotta trim that fat cap nice. Brine that bitch for a little bit.
Maybe put a nice little rub on the outside.
Get
that
exactly.
Nice
Get a good dry rub on it, and then
Mhm,
stick
mhm.
that sucker in a smoker
just let
for a
that
good
bitch
20
go
hours and
all
let it go.
day.
Yep.
Oh,
That's one of those wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, start the fire, get that sucker in the smoker. Then you can go back, take a nap, come back, restoke the fire, go back, take a nap, and do that all day. I mean, smoking barbecue, and it was made for shed-heads. That's why that's smoking.
Travman says it's 9 a.m. here. Now I want a brisket. Dude, steak and eggs, bro.
Get it.
Breakfast of
Brisket and
champions,
eggs?
man.
Yeah, buddy.
Fuck yeah,
I
dude.
mean, hey,
Dude,
why not?
could you imagine a brisket? Brisket. Put them both together. A breakfast brisket sandwich where it's you got a nice fried egg or whatever, and then you got this nice slice of brisket, and then maybe a hash brown or a little bed of some crispy potatoes. And
we're
then,
not on the
a little bit of
podcast.
I don't care, dude. We're talking about food, man. That's what we're doing.
Oh my
And
god,
we knew it was gonna go there.
This sounds like a podcast episode right
Dude,
here.
I'm telling you, man. Write this shit
yes.
down. You know what? We should have you guys come up with a cookbook of all the things that we've come up with on these shows. Because honestly, I don't remember half of them after I say them. But yeah, dude, that would be fire.
All right, so you guys would both take a brisket.
Absolutely.
I too would take a brisket. I've actually had it was a brisket sandwich, and instead of it being like bread, it was 2 honey glazed donuts from Tim Hortons.
Of course, Arby's would have that, Mallory.
So it was like a honey glazed donut, brisket, and then a honey glazed donut.
That
And
sounds
honestly,
devilish.
it was super good. it shocked me on how much I enjoyed it. I was not expecting it to be good. I kind of ordered it just because like I wanted to be able to say that that's what I ate, and didn't really fully expect to enjoy it. And it turned out that I thought it was fantastic.
All right.
Well, I guess that means it's on to me,
Yes,
and I
sir.
seen it up here earlier. So let me just see who I can credit it to. Where are you? It is from Mallory Gates, and it's fried chicken.
I'll take 2 of like whatever. You know what I mean? Two
Yeah, like
legs.
whatever kind of fried chicken
Two,
it is.
yeah,
you want it?
2-piece, please. Might come back.
Yeah,
for
I
a
too
third.
would take fried chicken.
Dude, it's
I'll
just,
taste the fuck out of
dude,
that. I've
there's
never really
nothing-
had bad fried chicken.
Dude, there's nothing better than just like a nice, crispy. For me, like I'm a drumstick guy. You know what I mean? I'll take the drums all day, bro. You know what I mean? I'll take a whole bucket of them and I'll just tear those up. I don't know why. It's just been my shit. I'm not against
I like
the other
thighs.
pieces.
I don't
Thighs are
really
good
love
too.
The breasts.
Breasts are okay.
They're all right, but
Chicken breasts,
They're
anyways.
kinda dry,
Yeah,
man.
they're okay.
I just find them a bit dry.
But dude, if you get a nice, just like real crispy, like skin on it, and then like on the inside, just a nice moist piece of chicken, dude. You know what I mean? You get that nice crunch, but that nice juice. Oh, I want chicken now too.
Pretty sure that you're gonna convince yourself on a lot of these things.
100%.
Like you're really picking up a lot of the vibes
Yeah,
that
dude,
you
all
normally
the
would
vibes.
from eating it.
Here's the thing, man. We picked the worst time to do this because it was right after shed time break, and you know what happens after shed
It's the
time?
best time. It's the best time.
Jeez. But yeah, dude, I'm fucking up fried chicken. Chris is
Yeah,
fucking
me
up
too.
fried chicken. Sean, I'm almost 100% positive you're fucking up fried chicken.
I mean, if it's homemade fried chicken, you bet your ass.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not. I think that's what we're kind of going
yeah,
for. Like,
yeah, I'm
But
definitely not
here's the
into
thing.
KFC
Here's
and
the thing.
Chick-fil-A.
Have you ever, like, you might not have this chicken out there where you're from because they probably don't have the store out there, but anybody out here in California, like, or have ever been to a Stater Brothers, like their deli chicken, or like an Albertsons deli chicken, their shit's fire.
Yeah, like for real, like I have a place out here called Market Basket. Their fried chicken is amazing
Dude,
too.
a lot of
But,
a lot of
oh.
grocery store deli chickens, like some of them are pretty fire.
I
Not gonna lie.
actually picked this because literally tonight I had a hot honey chicken sandwich for dinner at the restaurant we went to because I was like,
Dude.
I'd seen it on the menu and I was like,
some wings would be
oh
fire right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
That would
So
be
yeah,
fun.
all about some good fried chicken.
All right, back to
So-
me then. So let's see. Let's go for something a little different. Okay, here we go. From Ern. Shout out Ern for coming up with this topic as well. But he said potato salad. Take it or leave it.
I'll
Taste it
jump
or waste
right
it.
in. I'll smash potato salad, and I like all the different weird types. Like I'll eat the German potato salad. I'll eat the red bliss. I'll eat the deviled egg. I'll eat the ones with the pickle. Like, I like potato salad. I'm into it.
All right.
Yeah, it
It's in
sounds
it all
like
day.
just you put
You about that
salad
life,
in
bro.
front of me, I'm
put
going to-
potatoes.
Give me that option. I'm gonna at least taste it. It might not be good, and I might not enjoy it, but I'm gonna at least give it a taste to see if I like it.
All right, fair. I'll go next. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely like hard waste it, like real bad, like so wasted that like you offer it to me, I won't even look you in the eye and just shun it away. Like that's how much it disgusts me. So yeah,
All
I'm just
potato
like, I'm out.
salad?
Yeah, like you can the egg ones, gross.
What-
The
what-
regular
what-
ones, gross.
What about the ones that don't have the mayo that are like chopped potato with like some like Italian dressing?
I've honestly never had one of those ever.
I don't think I have either.
Yeah, like it's a whole another type of potato salad.
I've had like noodle versions of that.
Yeah, you can also do it with like a potato salad with the potato. Would you maybe at least be open to that?
I would probably be willing to try that one. Yes, actually. As long as there's not chunks of tomato in it, then yeah.
Yeah, no, I've at least the times I've ever had it, it was like potato and I think like celery chunks, maybe. And then like the Italian dressing, basically.
Interesting. Never had that before. I would depending on what kind of potato salad it is. because I'm not down with sweet pickles at all. Fuck sweet pickles. They're fucking disgusting. I don't want them. But if it's got, I'm honestly like yellow mustard, dill pickle, potato salad guy. Like that's more my route. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, mustard.
Because it still has like a little, it's still got like the mayo in it stuff, but it's that little bit of like mustard adds a little like
tang from the
add a
mustard
little
pickle.
tang
Yep.
and the pickle. I could do that, and of course, like I'm not huge on like big chunks. God, I can't talk right now. Big chunks of hard boiled egg. Honestly, I would if I don't if there's not any in it, I would be way more happy. But like my mom makes it and she puts like hard boiled egg in it. But I honestly really enjoy my mom's potato salad. But most of the time, majority of the time I would waste it. Because majority of the time I know it's usually got a lot of people like sweet pickles in their potato salad, and I don't like sweet pickles. It's not my thing.
I would definitely not eat that. I've never seen that. I don't think.
But dude,
I've had it,
whenever
and
I see
it's-
potato salad, I'm always just like,
No mayo and potatoes for this man. He says.
no, dude. Honestly, I don't even really think that dipping French fries in mayo is good.
no.
Like, is it as bad as potato salad? No.
Here's the thing. I
But-
don't like mayo in anything other than a BLT, really. Or like if it's like in something like a salad sort of situation and it's like part of like the dressing sort of like ingredients, I don't mind it as much.
How about like on like a chicken club?
No.
Oh, really?
Nope, I don't want it on that. I don't
Dude,
want it on my
mayonnaise
burger.
makes a
I
chicken
don't want
club,
it
in
on
my
my chicken
opinion.
sandwich. I don't want it on anything other than a BLT because like the bacon mixed with it kind of like you get like more like the egginess and bacon and eggs. You can't go wrong with it because mayo is pretty much eggs and fucking oil sort of thing. Like it's just you mix them together, whip it up, and
Yeah.
eventually.
See, I don't eat mayonnaise on anything with eggs.
No, I don't. I'm not saying that I'm eating.
No,
it
I
with
know. I'm
egg,
just
but
saying, like,
it's
that's
in
why,
there.
like, for me, it's not that close. Like, just for me, that's it. Because I can't stand, like, when people would make, like, a Western and put mayonnaise, I'd be like, that's disgusting. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, I don't.
I'd
Really,
rather see you put salsa on there or something.
I've never put pickles in potato salad, and again, always used Miracle Whip and never used mayo. What? I only use Miracle Whip for one thing and one thing only, and that's a tuna sandwich.
I would never use Miracle Whip for anything because I don't eat tuna or salmon. Those are gross. Okay,
They're so
I
good
think
for
it's
you,
my turn
man.
to pick. I'm actually gonna pick one that was like a long time ago, and I'll have to scroll up because I liked it so much and I know who said it. So, Pam said a corn dog.
Dude, corn dogs, bro? Like, legit corn dog?
Like,
Like,
you're
not
at the
like-
fair, you
not
grab
like
a
your-
fucking
Not
corn
like
dog.
the
You're at an amusement
frozen
park.
fucking Foster Farms corn dog shit, but like a legit, like, nice.
No, like you're out somewhere and you can like there's like that's the kind. That
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
asking.
like,
whether or
like,
not that's what.
Honestly,
Pam
I
was
just
asking, I'm not
just
sure,
wanted to
but-
hear you describe a corn dog. That was all.
Yeah, like one
Uh,
that you would get from like a food truck vibe, or like it's at least deep fried, or like I've been to restaurants that have decent corn dogs where they hand batter them
Yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
that
yeah,
counts.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
But like the frozen ones, nah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
bumped us.
dude, I honestly will fuck up a corn dog, bro. Like, because honestly, like, there's just something about like the breading. Okay, here's a side question to go along with this. Are you a ketchup or mustard guy with your corn dog? I use mustard. But yeah, fucking up corn dogs.
Sean,
Yeah.
how about you?
I'm in the exact same. I think we're all in agreement. Fuck the frozen microwave versions or whatever.
They
Like,
used
no,
to
hell
be good
no.
at one point, but like the last time
They-
I had one, they are terrible.
They're using the like cheapest goddamn hot dog they can put in there, and they're like, yeah,
Like the
they're gross
thinnest,
now. Yeah, they're-
like you cook it and like it pops open on the top, and then you see all the hot
Yes.
dogs. Like, no, I want like that nice, decent
There's
amount.
no
the
crunch to
cornbread
it
shit.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's bad. But yeah, you get like a good one that gets that nice crunchy outer coating. I'm fucking one up, and I am a both condiments guy.
Oh, so you do like the little dip to where you get like a little bit of
A little
each,
bit
or
on
do you
each
do, like, the
side.
little
Yeah,
swirl?
or a little
I
swirl
do that
action.
from time to time, but most of the time it's usually just I don't know what it is about mustard.
I
and
don't
corn
like
dog.
plain yellow mustard. Like the classic French's, I'm not
I
into
do.
that. I like the like spicy brown mustards and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm not
So,
really
like,
into those. Like yellow
plain
mustard is really
yellow,
the
I
only
like
mustard
mixing.
I fuck with. I do mess with the honey
I
mustard
fuck
from
with
time
a
to
bunch
time,
of mustards,
but
definitely.
it's usually
Like I
just
have
yellow.
two different kinds of mustard. No, three different kinds of mustards. One of them is like hot as fuck. Like if you put on like if you made like a ham sandwich and you're a person that puts mustard on, unless you put like just like the smallest little like circle, you know what I mean? If you put on like your average person's mustard, your mouth
You can't do the
guaranteed,
big
unless you
squiggly
get like
line.
yeah, like if you're not used to hot food, like I'm pretty used to hot food, and like that's the most that I can handle to enjoy it, but it still tastes fantastic, right? It's like a really nice fucking mustard. It's like it's from the East Coast somewhere. But yeah, when it comes to like corn dogs, yeah, dude, I'll fuck up corn dogs. I'll fuck up them hard. Like I remember as a kid going to Darien Lake, which is in upstate New York, and it's like a Six Flags, I think now. And they used to have fucking foot long corn dogs there. And I remember like that's what I would get. I would like be able to get one of those every time I went there as a kid. And we would go there like once a year. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because we didn't obviously live there. It was like a weekend. We'd go down for like maybe it'd be like a weekend like this. And we'd like get there on like a Thursday night, for example, and we would stay in the campground. We'd go to like the amusement park for like 2 or 3 days. And dude, I would get like this foot long corn dog. I get deep fried mushrooms that were fucking so good, dude. Yeah, dude, I'd fuck them up. And I would use just mustard. I'd prefer just mustard. If there was nothing or ketchup, I probably would eat like half no ketchup and then half with ketchup. But if I could eat it all with mustard, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right. Who we left? Sean? Last
It
round?
says, yep, it's on to me.
Last
And
round.
oh man, I think we're gonna end it with Ern, since he kind of kicked this whole subject off. Kebabs.
Okay, so is this like any like kebab?
Yeah, he didn't specify, so I'm gonna leave it completely open. Like you could be chicken, beef, whatever fucking veggies you
Dude.
want. Just meat and veggies cooked on a skewer on the grill. Go.
Here's the thing,
Whoever wants to
man.
start.
I'm not like a super big on like the grilled veggies all that much, but you give me like a nice like teriyaki like beef or like teriyaki like chicken kebab that's been grilled and it's like got that nice little dude, I'll fuck that shit up. And if it's got like maybe like a couple veggies on it, I'm not upset, but I'd rather it just be like mainly just meat and then like have like other things to eat along with it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll fuck up some kebab, even if it's like just like even like a standard kebab, you know what I mean, where it's like just more like you're just like meat kebab. Like I fuck some of those up too, man, depending on like the
I'm
style
gonna
or
say
the
that
spice.
like I definitely can get down with like kebabs 100%. I'm okay with whichever. Like you could give me a shish kebab that has like the peppers and the onions and it's been grilled. I'm down. I'm in. The only kind of shit that I probably won't fuck with is like if you get away from pork, chicken, or beef. Then I won't eat
Dude,
it. But
honestly, like
aside
I've
from
had some
those,
pretty good lamb ones before, bro.
nah, I
Like
don't do lamb.
I've only eaten lamb a few times, and it's definitely different. It's definitely kind of got like more of like a almost like a gaminess sort of,
Mm-hmm.
but it's definitely not like the gamiest meat I've had by far. But yeah, dude, some lamb kebab is pretty fun. Yeah, see, Tooney's like,
Yeah, Tootie says
Fire.
the lamb's fire.
Fire.
Deer kebabs, baby. Deer kebabs.
Yeah, I'm
dude,
just
you
like
pretty
I
much
would
just
after
put
like
you
the
put
three
anything
main
on a
ones.
stick and deep fry it or
Well-
grill it. I'll pretty much eat it. You know what I mean?
Well, because like the idea of a kebab, right? Like to to get to like its traditional root is that like you're putting the veggies in between the cuts of meat, so that way like the essence of those veggies cook into the meat, right? That's why like the cut of the beef that's stuck to like next to the onions has that super oniony flavor, while as another one next to a pepper takes on all the pepper flavor. And I mean, in some cases, you don't really even eat those vegetables. You'll use them in like a stock later. But dude, I'm with everybody on this. Like, I'm gonna smash whatever meat on a stick
Yeah.
that you offer me. Veggies, no veggies, doesn't really matter.
You
If
can't
it's
go wrong,
kebabs of some
Yeah,
kind,
even my
I'm going
sister,
for
even
them.
my sister's down with the lamb, dude. Because honestly, I think that's what those things were at the wedding, at the reception, like the little hors d'oeuvres. They were like little mini kebabs almost, and I'm pretty sure they were lamb. I didn't have one
Done
because
right.
I never, because I wasn't necessarily hungry while they were all going around. But dude, they had, fuck, what was it? It was like some sort of like Gouda something. It was some
You
sort
just
of
said a magic
beef
word.
thing, dude. It was like a nice, beautiful. It might have even been. Was it brisket? My sister might know. I don't remember what the cut of meat was, but dude, with a little bit of cheese on there, and like the meat was cooked perfectly, fire.
Mm-hmm. Little steak and cheese action.
Yeah, she said they were so good. She was literally chasing down like the hors d'oeuvre people trying to get like more of these things. It was hilarious. But yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, kebabs. Fuck yeah, all these things. I don't think there's many things that I passed on other than the grilled peanut butter bacon thing.
Yeah, which is crazy, because like I think that sounds like interesting enough that I
Honestly,
want to try it. I
I
feel like the
might
bacon would
give
have
it
to
a
be
shot.
crispy. I feel like the bacon would have to
See
be
here,
like
okay.
that crispy bacon.
Question for anybody out there that wants to answer: crispy bacon or slightly more like, flimsy bacon? Like when it
Crispy all
comes to
day.
like your regular like strip bacon.
Yeah, like if I'm cooking bacon to eat in almost any circumstance, I want it crispy.
I want it so like when it's on my plate, I can still cut it with a fork and it doesn't just like crumble like a fucking glass pane that falls on the ground. So like somewhere I'm like in that realm. Like I don't like
Yeah.
it soft. Like Ern just said he likes it soft, which is, I'm sorry, but that's not my speed at all. I'm like definitely like the medium to medium
I'm
well
like,
kind of bacon
I'm
guy.
like that in between because I don't like when you like hold your piece of bacon and it's literally like a fucking board, and if you were to touch it, it would just snap. No,
Yeah, no,
it's just
that's
like it's
too far.
it's practically burnt in my opinion. But like if you hold it and it kind of does like a little, you know what I mean, and it has a little give, I'm cool with that because I don't mind if it's got like a little bit of like a chewiness to it as well as like some crunch. You know what I mean? It's got the nice kind of crispy edges on it, but like the center still might have like a little, give to it. I don't mind that.
Well, you know what's crazy, man? What I find is when it's like extra crispy, it becomes too salty for me.
Yeah.
And like if it's not cooked all the way to that point, for some reason, I don't find it as salty. So I think that's maybe why, because I do like a little bit of like crispiness, but I just find that if there's still like ever so slightly flimsiness to it, like I said, you can cut it with like your fork and it stays in one piece.
Yeah,
until
see,
you cut
I
it.
never cut my bacon. I just pick it up and eat it.
Fair.
Yeah, or it's in a sandwich.
Or it's
on
in
it,
whatever
you know?
I'm eating. Like, dude.
And that's part of why I
a
like
couple
my
strip-
bacon on the crispy side, because like it ends up usually next to something that's going to soften it a little bit, whether it's cheese and like a bacon, egg, and cheese,
Or
that
peanut butter,
or I put it in mac and cheese or peanut butter.
Yeah, or
in
throw that
that
shit in a breakfast burrito, bro.
Right,
Oh,
like-
I want a breakfast burrito tomorrow.
I actually have that on my menu
That is
this
happening.
week.
Breakfast
I
burritos
don't have
are
a
happening.
bacon peanut butter sandwich, but I don't think I have any bacon. That's unfortunate. I
Well-
would make a peanut butter bacon sandwich.
Stay tuned, guys, because next week by then Chris might have made a peanut butter bacon.
I probably no on the podcast maybe, but not this show, because I just went grocery shopping today and I did not buy bacon.
Well, bummer for you. Other than that, guys, I think that's going to wind out the episode here. That was a good round of Tasted or Wasted, as always. great contributions from everybody out there in chat. I think we had a pretty solid build sesh, rewick sesh, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna just call it the rebuild, rewick, refresh. That's what it's gonna be called from now on. Because we're gonna do these from time to time. Because there's always gonna be a point where we need to rewick some stuff, and why not just do it here and talk about it? Maybe if somebody out there has some questions, we can help work them out. Other than that, guys, stay tuned for next week's episode. Not 100% sure what we're going to do. Still waiting for some call outs, from you guys to come on and do a build off. So send us an email, greenroom.shedtime@gmail.com, and you guys can come on and possibly, take one of us out for a little head to head, like shootout build session. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, we'll be back next Friday. Stay tuned for whatever happens then. And Chris, over to you, man.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thesis, just let you know you actually came in right when the show's finishing. So sorry about that. Maybe another time. So yeah, if you guys want, check me out on Tuesday nights on KVTV's YouTube channel for Mixing It Up. It starts the same time as this show. Just mixing e-liquid, just hanging out, having conversations. It's pretty chill. So come by, check it out. Of course, you can catch us every Friday right here at this time, 8 Eastern, for the Green Room. And lastly, I will say, go to shedtimepodcast.com, check it out, give our podcast a listen. Everyone that listens, we appreciate you. Even the people that think about listening, we appreciate you too. Because one day you might do it, and then we'll really be appreciating you. And then lastly, if you guys want to try out any of my liquid, just check out my site. Just Google my name. You'll be able to find it. And if you ever get there, use the coupon code SHEDTIME. You're good to go. And I think that's everything. So everybody be safe. Have a good week. Sean, take it away.
Well, shit, guys, you know where to find the Shed Time podcast. It's on all the major streaming platforms. You can Google it, and you will find this website, and you can find out all the different links to all the different things. So other than that, don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool. Don't be a dick. And whatever it is that you do, be sure to have fun. Yo, over to you, James.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for some Confucius say. And this week, some wise words of wisdom, some food for thought for all of you people out there. From my main man, Confucius. It says, Confucius say, man who mix Viagra and X-Lax doesn't know if he's coming or going.
Wow.
That's facts right there, guys. So with truth. That, thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned for, hopefully some reviews this week. I got an extra day, so I'm going to try to, knock out at least one for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, we'll be back next Friday doing a show for you guys. We'll probably, we'll just be doing something. You have to tune in to find out, I guess. Of course, you can follow me on Instagram if you guys want to get a little heads up of what we're going to be doing, because I always do a little Friday cloud check to let you guys know what's coming up on the show. Of course, I post, when any of my videos are going up and stuff over there as well. So if you guys want to kind of keep updated with me there, you can also do that. You can check out my Patreon link down here as well if you want to help support what I'm doing here on the channel as far as content goes. That's greatly appreciated, but no means is it an obligation for anybody. Other than that, I think we're just going to wind this out as we normally do. We're going to send out all those positive vibes, crisp high fives, and as always, let's just vape on, shedheads.
See, I'm